Alright, Dean Davis from LiveWeatherBlogs.com meteorologist here. Afternoon outlook. Looking at the storm here for the southeastern part of the United States. We're going to take a look at what will go on between the Roanoke Valley Triad and up through BC. Take a look at the hazards map first. You see nothing really outlined here except you got avalanche problems up in Washington and Oregon. You have winter weather advisories and winter weather warnings in the Pacific Northwest. But no real advisories other than lake effective advisories here in the eastern United States. But we're looking at some ice to occur, and that is going to be from Roanoke to the north and to the east, mainly in the Appalachian Mountains until you get up to the northeast. We're talking about a period of ice also in the Philadelphia area. See Rob Guarino's latest blog for that information. And that will start as early as tomorrow afternoon. Here's another issue we're going to have tomorrow. Severe weather. Florida, South Florida, Orlando to the south, and Miami, parts of West Palm Beach. That whole area is under a slight risk of severe weather. We're talking about hail, high winds, and isolated tornadoes for the day on Monday. So as this low tries to get itself together, you're going to watch some possible severe weather for the far southeast. NAM model, you can see what's going to happen here. The 540 line, which is your freezing line, you're going to see where that's going to hug. That's that red line that's sitting right in this general area, how this will occur. We're 27 hours out here. You can see this low starting to get itself together. So the pace starts to pick up. But look where that 540 line is. It starts to push way to the north. And we're talking, this looks to start, we're at what, 48 hours here, 48 hours from now. That's Monday night. Monday night. Roanoke Valley should start as snow and freezing precipitation. What's going to happen though, it's going to warm up towards Tuesday, where that cold air damming gives away. You'll see how that gives away there. You see how it's penetrated to the south and the west here. That's your cold air damming. But watch what happens. It just goes away quickly and goes up the Appalachians, and the whole area starts to get warm and wet. Rain will be the main threat at that point. You see the burst precipitation here starting to crank in Philadelphia, south and east. That's going to be your main times. So anyways, when we look at that, the best chance for heavy precipitation is actually going to be any time of icing will occur between the hours of 4 p.m. on Monday through around 4 a.m. on Tuesday morning. And after that, we should just get a gradual turnover to all rain before it ends and moves to the northeast. And that's in the Roanoke Valley Triad region. We're looking at all rain in this event. We're not even looking at having any kind of an issue of icing at all in the Triad. BC, you're also going to start off as a little bit of wintry precipitation, but you're going to go away quickly to rain. So that's the look at the NAM model. And the NAM model picks up on this very well. Much like Rob Guarino put in his blog. And this NAM model is looking really good at what's going to actually occur. So now that time you can see it's going to be ugly looking, but yes, where the storm's starting in Texas, it gets itself together, moves up the coast, and pushes itself off the coast by Monday evening before the next Gulf up pushes itself. Beyond that, the low pushes into Maine, moves out of the area. Where we set ourselves up to towards the end of the week is another possible system that might cause rain or snow before it moves off, and this will mainly be a southern cutter. It's like people like calling that southern cutter. This storm would be a southern cutter, would affect Roanoke, maybe up to BC if it occurs, with some kind of light wintry precipitation towards the end of the week, and before it gets out and the high pressure is built in for a more tranquil pattern. We have mostly cloudy skies for the rest of this afternoon. Wintry mix starting on Martin Luther King Day, and that'll go into Monday night. We're talking about sleet and freezing rain and some snow. We have up to a 10th inch of ice that could occur, and it'll be very dangerous to drive, so be very careful tomorrow. Tuesday, rain likely. Rain, not freezing rain, into Tuesday night, and then clearing out for Wednesday, 41, before we get a chance again on Thursday, what I showed you on that map with the southern cutter, for a chance of rain and or snow or mixed precipitation by the time Thursday comes around. Still pretty far out to exactly pinpoint that, but we'll stick with it here at LiveWeatherBlogs.com. So for LiveWeatherBlogs.com, this is meteorologist Dean Davis. Enjoy the ice.